Buenas noches. No, buenos dias. Yeah, we could say that it's buenas noches, meaning that the dark side of life is not even in the picture. It's the morning, the dawn, the light that is important for us. More important than who is in your life, my dears, is who is behind your life. Who is behind your life? And I love this quote, and I've been meaning to give it to you. It's from Albert Einstein, and I think all of you have heard it, but it's a classic, and it's about who is behind our life. So he says this: the intuitive mind. And I'm saying that intuitive mind is behind our life because we're not aware of it so much. We're just on the outskirts, we're on the surface of life with the linear mind, with the intellect mind. But anyway, this is what he says: an intuitive mind is a sacred gift. It's a sacred gift. And the rational mind is a faithful servant. He says, we have created a society that honors the servant or the rational mind and has completely forgotten the gift. The intuitive mind is the gift. The rational mind is the servant. But we have created a society where the servant is now the dictator or the intellect mind, the ego mind, and the gift is completely forgotten. So this morning I want to bring in this I am presence again. This I am, which is the most important thing to remember, is I am spirit, I am light, I am love. That presence, the presence of the who is really behind your life, how you're able to sit here now with the energy and the love percolating through your body like blood is circulating through your system right now. So is love, and so is this Om, the Om vibration. Whence Om, this soundless roar doth come, Yogananda says, that drowneth matter's dreary drum. On shores of bliss, Om booming breaks, all earth, all heavens, all bodies shake. Om. Think of it as right now in the background, if we could hear the symphony of the spheres of the universe. That is just like a little like an ocean roar in the background. It's like the wind through the trees. And it really represents, and I'm going to give you a reading now as we go into our meditation. It really represents the energies, the life force, the love force that really keeps us all alive and keeps the planet in existence. It is the maintainer and sustainer of what is we call this world. And it's the number one operator of you and me too. So I say that because maybe in the background of your mind right now, you can kind of chant with like if we had Tibetan monks with us and they're chanting in their male voices, the Om, the Om, the Om, the Om, Om. Constantly, it's a little sound just in the background, just behind, what's going on the surface for you. Just that silent, it seems, but really, if we could hear it, it's not silent at all. It's the symphony of the spheres, the music of the spheres, the Om, and it circulates love like blood through your system. All right, so start a little chanting of Om. I'm telling you, it's just like saying the word God when you really are in need of help and you just say God, God over and over again. It's the same vibration. It's the exact same vibration, the Om. So maybe start a little mantra going in the background of your mind right now, the Om, just from your heart, just from your intuitive mind, the gift that we all possess, the intuitive mind. Just let it just silently Om however your heart wants to do it. But just let that energy start to come into you, the I am presence awaken in you, because there's nothing more important than to know who is behind our lives. Who's in it? Not that important. Who's behind it? Very, very important. So close your eyes if you haven't already, everybody, and come into this beautiful synchronization of that mind that is riveted on the Om vibration right now, with the breath breathing in the Om vibration right now, and a heart that's filled with trust and faith and devotion. You don't have to have an intellectual knowledge of this stuff. You don't even have to believe in it intellectually. What you want is a heart that is full of trust and faith and devotion, because the deep inside of you, the gift of your intuition knows this is true. And then your soul, let the soul come in harmony with that mind focus and the heart devotion and the breath and your soul. Just let them all merge together as you find this sweet, sweet, sweet spot. We're in a sweet spot when we come together. And I'll read you something, and I'll maybe break it up a little so you have time to contemplate it. They say that this Om, that is all the time creating this vibration which creates the manifested worlds. They say it's the blood flowing through the entire universe. The Om is like the blood flowing through this entire universe. And then it says the Milky Way Galaxy, which we belong to, is, of course, a part of the universe. Suppose, just imagine, the Om universe is like a human body. Which part of the body do you think the Milky Way Galaxy corresponds to? Actually, our galaxy corresponds to the heart of Om. Our galaxy corresponds to the heart of Om. It means it is a very important place. The heart has the role of a pump, sending blood out over the whole body. Do you understand the significance of blood flowing over the entire universe? Blood contains nutrition and oxygen, which are indispensable for you to live. What do you think is indispensable for the universe? Or shall we say, what do you think is indispensable for life? How can you be alive right now? What is the number one most important thing? I want you to feel this deeply, what I read next. It is the energy of love. I'll let you be with this. It is the energy of love that is coursing through your veins right now, like blood circulating through your whole system. Feel it as love, the energy of love. toes to the top of your head. The energy of love flowing through the universe of you and the universe itself and all of life. Silently, when you feel like it, chant your Om. Oh, gently to yourself. And every time you say Om, you're saying love, love, love. Om, Om, love, love. You might think that you can live if you have oxygen, water, and food. But you cannot live with only those things. There is no life that can live without the energy of Om, of love. There is no life that can live without the energy of love. Although you might not notice this, you are receiving the energy of love from the AUM universe to exist. You are receiving directly from the AUM universe this gift to exist. Continue your mental chanting, interchanging the word Om, Om, Om with love, love, love. Love is invisible to your eyes. However, all things are born from love, and everything is kept alive by love. It is the Om universe where the will of love, which keeps various things alive and nurtures them, is flowing over the entire universe. The will of love is flowing over the entire universe. And I want to add in every detail of our lives and every breath we breathe. You might not feel it, but it is our reality. Om, 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 love, love, love. Love is the energy to forgive. Love is the energy to forgive everyone, everything, and to make everything alive with joy. And to make everything alive with joy. All things are made alive in the AUM universe by love. It ranges from bigger things like galaxies and stellar stars to every smaller matter like humans, animals, and minerals. Everything is made alive by the energy of the love of God. In other words, no one thing is permitted to live. No one thing is permitted to live in opposition to the will of love in the AUM universe. Just a little bit more with your mantra, please. I'm suggesting that you don't go out your front door. You don't go to breakfast. You don't go to lunch. You don't pick up your kids. You don't do anything until you have chanted Om, 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 love, love, love. It will make your life magical. And this world a much better place. Take the Om to heart, my dears. Make it the most real, practical, and non negotiable practice you have. Love, 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 and Om are the reality. We thank you, I Am Presence, for helping us be very, very, very willing to step out of the box, to practice the truth in creative ways. As it says in the AA program, willing, the acronym is When I Live Life I Need God. Willing. And you are all willing. So we thank you, I Am Presence, for this gift of this intuitive mind that's just in the background of the chatter, the noise, the lies, the seeming injustices, and the destruction of things that we were very used to. We thank you that you have given us this gift of intuitive mind so we can ride the Om. We can ride with the love. We can ride with the joy. We thank you. And so it is, and so be it. I have a little acronym for the word WOW, WOW, witnessing outrageous wonders. And the fact that all of you, if you practice the chant or not, are sitting here right now with an open heart and an open mind is a wow, is a wow. So I hope this is a good one for today, my dears. I really mean it. This is the way I'm practicing all this stuff is that I don't do the next thing until I have blessed it, so to speak, with God's presence. I don't dare go out into this world without that support, right? Yeah, I don't dare. So it's a great practice. Maybe I chant a few ohms and same thing, or just chant love, love, love. Yeah. And Yogananda, we had him yesterday in his Mahasamadhi. Well, we get his guru, Sri Yukteswar, tomorrow. But anyway, Yogananda said, he said, what did he say? When I am no longer with you, only love can take my place. Yeah. And tomorrow we're going to learn the 5 stages of the heart, which is Sri Yukteswar's thing in the Holy Science. Yeah. So, and that's a Sunday, Sacred Sunday tomorrow. Gosh, time goes by fast. Yeah. So we're going to look at that and we're going to look at how we can shape our reality a little bit. We'll see what happens. I'll probably change the whole thing by tomorrow. All right, my dears. Danielle, thank you. Thank you. I hope you're feeling like a different soul. A whole different, right? A whole different vibe here. Yeah. You look like you're lit up, girl. Yeah. Adina, so good to see you. Face to face, heart to heart, soul to soul. In the land beyond our dreams, heart to heart meeting, spirit and soul's greeting. That's what we're doing. And if I can say one thing, me and Ashley, we got a lot up our sleeve. We got a lot up our sleeve. And this girl, believe it or not, got on this stream this morning from a whole nother platform. Am I correct, Ashley?
That's correct. Today is our first beta and it's working and it's a secret, no, so to speak. It's only for us, so don't worry, you're not being recorded anywhere but Zoom. But yeah, it's working lovely and I'm so excited to continue to see what we can do with this beautiful, beautiful practice that you have brought to all of us that I have really, really just
Hmm,
enjoyed, embraced, and it's really changing my life. So I appreciate
too.
you so much. And yeah, this is working. I'm just excited to see what's next, what happens after.
Right, right. Yeah, well, we don't need to know. That's the fun part. That's part of the wow, too, because then when it happens and we go, wow, witnessing outrageous wonders. I didn't know that could happen like that. But anyway, no, a platform where everything's condensed into one. So right now we go on Zoom, right? But we want to establish more things. We're even thinking of maybe having some yoga classes up on the platform that she's on right now and other wonderful things so that we have a place where we go and everything's right there, all these videos, everything. And then the thing that's dearest to my heart right now, just to be real with you, the only way I can be as real with you is that we get together and have some real fun with training and going over this stuff and maybe have breakout rooms so we can be in little groups and get to know each other and see each other and love each other and but also learn this stuff so it doesn't just come in one ear and go out the other, that we have workshops, whatever. I used to call them love shops. I don't like that word work. Love shops. And so that's what that when we say a platform, that's kind of what the dream is right now, that we have something bigger, that we can contain everything. But anyway, it's amazing that she's not from around here, Ashley. She's from another galaxy. Yeah. We all
As we all are.
as we all are. All right. I hope you enjoyed today. I really do hope you to enjoy today. Isn't that was kind of a trip, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I felt like we went somewhere. I really did, for me anyway. Does anyone have a thought before we sign off or beam us up, Scotty?
I just want to say that I am looking at Todd, and he seems so warm and so enveloped in the spirit that we just came from. And I'm look at that, sitting out there in the sun. It looks lovely. And I'm sharing that warmth.
Love it.
But my heat is on. So
I love I love it. You know, whenever if we do get physically together, and now I'm actually thinking, man, should I go to Encinitas for a while or whatever you guys are, and we get together, we'll go out to Danielle's new place out in she's in the beautiful woods of Nevada. Um, but is that one thing I want to happen straight away? We have two lines when we all get together. One of them, and Todd standing at the end of one line, and Sarah's standing at the end of the other, and we go in one at a time for hugs. Yeah, Todd's like this big old bear. He looks to me like a big old bear hug guy. And you know, Sarah, she's just all heart. She's just all love. But that's what I'm visioning, you know. Get a hug, man. This is a hug tribe. This is a hug, right, Adina? I'm not too far off here. I'm not too far gone, right? No. Well, you better catch me before I do get too far gone, right? Let's Thank you so much, everybody. Todd, you wouldn't mind that. Hugs, free hugs, free hugs. Sarah, free hugs. Yeah, because you guys are huggables. You're huggables. Yeah, huggables. Yeah, we have some rugs that because we have our dogs, they're called ruggables. Ruggables. So you're huggables.
I'm open to hugs. I love hugs.
Yeah, I love hugs. Me too, big time. And you know, I'll show you the way that I taught the people that Soul of Yoga for a while. And a lot of them go, "What are you doing?" You know how you usually come in for a hug, but the heart is kind of going that way, and you come in with the right arm. Go the other way, man, and get the heart up to heart. That's the only way to hug. The hearts have got to touch. Autumn, what do you say? What are you doing? Yeah, no, that's the only way to hug, man. The other way is like your hearts are going out. The energy's going out. The love's going out. So,
I do that often.
no,
Throws people off for sure.
Yeah, same. Like I'm known as a long hugger, because I hug people for more than 1.5 seconds and they're sort of like, what's happening? And I'm like, you
well,
need a real hug, a
yeah.
two-arm firm hug.
I'm with you. I'm with you. In fact, there's a certain amount of time that you have to give it, right? And so all those toxins, I'm not the toxins, but whatever that word is that gives you the
Oxytocin.
oxytocin. You got to hug long enough to get the oxytocin, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just in North Carolina visiting family, as some of you know. And so when people were coming to hug me, farewell, I was like, this is going to be a long hug. Get ready.
Good. That's a good thing to do, because people, we're kind of rushed. We're rushed. Generally, we're rushed. Got to get to the next thing. I don't get the next thing. It always seems to be the next thing. My family, when I was growing up, we would be at breakfast, we'd be talking about where we're going to go for lunch. And at lunch, we'd be talking about what we're going to have for dinner. It's like, come on, let's just be here. Let's enjoy this, right? So yeah, so the long hug gives that length of time where that could really be a change factor. I mean, something that's really good for the family members. Yeah,
This whole meeting feels like a big hug to me. So
I
thank you.
know. Me too.
I
That's
live
the
alone.
om. That's the om. That's the om. That's the love. It's
Yes.
coursing through your
Hey,
blood.
Tom,
Yes.
Tom and Autumn. What? Hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I have to tell you about the best hug ever that Autumn gives me. I'm 5 feet tall.
Lisa's talking. Is that you,
Yeah.
Lisa?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm 5 feet tall. Autumn's about 6 feet tall. So I have to stand up on a step wherever we go. And she comes in and we have about a minute hug at least.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. All right.
We're like heart to heart.
All right. Well,
Just had a share
Well,
my arm.
we got to bring us a little step stool then.
Really, I get everybody's armpit.
Exactly. Exactly. To get everyone's arms in. Yes, indeed. I love your spirits. I love each of you. Big time. Thanks for making this fun, girls and boys and ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Anybody? Last words? Hugs? I know.
Blessings.
I know. Blessings. Namaste. And,
Namaste.
and Om and love and love and Om to all of you. Namaste.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow, Sacred Sunday. Much love.